So just making sure we got everybody where they want them to be, the Rabel Construction. 28 car, 1,000 to win. Carl Customs, Northern Sportmod. A-Main, draw, redraw show. Caution lights extinguished. One last chance to get the belts tight, clear out the carburetor. Bommister, Hoagland, row number one. Under a beautiful setting sun at the Clay County Fair Speedway. It's feature time. Here we go. Bommister quickly out into the top spot. Alec Fett, he was off to a hot start on the season. A couple of feature wins for him, and down the back straightaway, one slowing. We will come under the green. Lap number one in the books. Bommister leading as Alec Fett racing to the inside, trying to get past Hoagland. He will do so. Alec Fett up into second. Jeff Olson fourth. Christian Silvestris. We've got a near parking lot in turn number two, and we are yellow in turn number two. Brady Joint, Andy Cram, Nordquist in the 10, Alex Smith. Might be Doug Cook at the top of turn number two. Window net is down on the 43. It looks like he's going to exit off the back straightaway. Cam Reimer's the 21. He come up lame there right at the start in turn number two, but I'm pretty sure he was well out of the way of anybody else there in turn number two. That just kind of all got jammed together. Looks like Doug Cook, though, is going to need to be on the hook and going to need some help getting off the speedway. Field under the watchful eye of Matt Stubbe in the flag stand. So Doug Cook able to get to the work area. He will wait here on the front straightaway as we throw the green flag. And we are back underway as a mad scramble. Look at Jeff Olson. Olson trying to get safely up into third. Side by side for everybody but the top two as we go to turn number one. Bommister climbing the hill out of turn number four. Alec Fett with 3 laps into this one. Alec Fett down next to the Huggy pole, flashes alongside for a moment, stays in second. Jeff Olson third. Here comes Sylvester. Watch the gray number 12 car on the back straightaway, working to the inside of Hoagland as Matt Loft and Zach Norgard side by side another time, a little further back as we go to one. Matt Loft will quickly dispose of Norgard. He will drop anchor, fall back a couple more. As who do we got? We got one spinning at the bottom of turn number four. That is Randy Cram, the 86 car. A couple of early yellow flags in this one. A season ago across this area in southern Minnesota, Bommister winning nearly every big money show across the region and looking to score the first $1,000 Sport Mod A-Main of the season here at the Clay County Fair Speedway. He's on the throttle. We're back underway. Green flag back out. Don't look now. The 2 car of Jeff Olson and the 9 of Matt Loaf. Third and fourth. Loaf hard to the inside of that skyrocket right now. Bommister struggling for a minute off the top of 4. Bommister and Alec Fett 1-2, along with Jeff Olson working the outside line of this one through turns 1 and 2. Loaf content to run the tires, trying to see if he can take the short way around and claw his way a little further to the front. Hoagland falling back to 5th. Alec Fett taking a run. There to the inside, first and second as Bommister will pull away a bit down the back straightaway. So Bommister still your leader as we continue to march our way a little closer to the halfway mark of this one. Bommister, Alec Fett the top 2. Jeff Olson now with Matt Loaf, got some good drive down the back straightaway. Here comes a 3-time IMCA champion to the inside. 3rd and 4th going at it, hammer and tong as we go to 1. Jeff Olson not ready to relinquish that spot as Loaf still 4th, Hoagland 5th, Sylvester in the 6th spot as Alec Fett trying to work the outside line as he and Bommister going to have some lap traffic about the next time they get to turn number 1. Bommister and Alec Fett the top 2 with a 3-pack of lap cars, lap traffic forming up in front of your top 2. Hoagland still in that 5th spot. Colby Fett making his way up into about the top 6 or 7 as we turn our attention here on a turn number 4 as the layover flag being given to 3 lap cars. Randy Cram first on the hit list. Here goes Alec Fett to the inside. Fett got him that time. New leaders, we go to the back straightaway. Bommister had to check up past Randy Cram. Now Bommister trying to repay the favor here out of turn number 4. Fett, your new leader, going to turn number 1. Fett now getting hung up with a lapper. Bommister to the outside. That 81 car gonna drive, gonna cross over, heads down to the middle groove, down the back straightaway. Yeah, boy, it is on another time. Fett able to ring him up the last time. Bommister just trying to pull himself off the bottom. Can't do it as we go to 1. Fett will stumble that time. Pushes up the banking. Bommister will flash alongside for a moment. Great battle up front, and I have a feeling with 5 laps to go, we will still have some lap traffic to contend with. Now 4 to go this time. 4 across the stripe for the top 2. Alec Fett able to put a little distance between he and Bommister. Boy, Bommister not wanting that shot to get away. Alec Fett looking to win the opener as we got one slowing, and he pulled all the way across the front straightaway. Alex Smith pulling across all lanes of traffic. Alex Smith, holy cow. Not a very smart move, thank you. Though to Alec Fett and Bommister, able to get past, laps clicking away. Green flag held high in the air, 2 laps remaining as Fett around the outside of Bill Wagner, and Bommister will have 1 lap remaining. Alec Fett pulling up into the tire tracks of Randy Winter, the lap car, here on a turn number 4. Alec Fett to the white flag as we go to 1. So Alec Fett having to come off the preferred racing groove on the outside. Bommister able to pick up a couple of car lengths. Alec Fett deep down to the huggy pull, and he will be safe here on a turn number 4. Alec Fett will cross under the line. He will win $1,000. Bommister second. Then Jeff Olson and Matt Loaf, the top 4, to wrap up a scintillating A-main here tonight. As holy cow, lap traffic making a difference in this one. Alec Fett able to ring up Bommister. He got him, and he will park it in victory lane. Bommister could never quite get by him another time, as Bommister will finish second. Jeff Olson, solid run for the Siouxland driver in the 2G. Will finish third, and Matt Loft up a handful of spots. Multiple wins at Algona, has one in Boone. He will get it done here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How about a hand, Alec Fett out of Burt, Iowa. He will win the $1,000 here tonight. Tell us about lap traffic.
You know, I felt like I had a chance. Everyone's kind of going everywhere, you know, and just made a different line, and Bowmeister did made it work. So,
did you? Obviously, you knew you had a shot, but you had a split second to choose high or low. Tell us about that process.
I thought he was going to go low for sure, but then I seen his car going up high, so that's pretty much how I made my decision.
You've got a heck of a season going. You win the opener here. I'm guessing it feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, it feels pretty awesome, actually, after struggling for about 4 nights. Found out I had a bent spindle tonight before or after hot laps, and fixed that for their feature.
Who do you want to thank here tonight?
I'd like to thank Botcher Farms, Clocky Motorsports, Fort Dodge Ford, Probasco Family, Flipside Pizza, Brant Bueasy, everyone on my car. Everyone helps me so much.
Congratulations, good run.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will win here tonight. Alec Fett, your Sportmod feature winner. Well, okay, what I was about to say was that they were summoned to go somewhere else because I seen the ambulance leave the property, was on the road heading to Casey's, and I'm not sure if they thought the night was done or if that's the emergency was the other way. And I want to be clear, I am not picking on the ambulance service. I'm just telling you what I observed. So the holdup was to make sure that we had the proper equipment and help here at the Speedway. It looks like, well, they were hurrying back to get to the Speedway, apparently, as we're going to come to green out of turn 4 underway. Jaden Erickson working the inside there as the 43 of Jade Lang on the outside. Katie DeVries, the 8K rides in third. The 28K is Brayton Kieski, and the 21T of Taylor Lang. Your running order as we complete lap number 1. So Erickson the leader, Jade Lang second. Katie DeVries will fall back just a little bit there, that time out of turn number 2. Erickson has had speed in the season, as has Jade Lang, but over in Algona we have not had a winner in the Sport Compacts with the exception of Katie DeVries. So top 3 with some separation on Kieski and Taylor Lang there on the back straightaway. $200 to win your KICD-FM Sport Compact A-Main here at the halfway mark. Erickson, Lang, DeVries as the 21 car take a little detour in turn number 2 as we come to green flag high in the air, 2 to go. So Jaden Erickson working the bottom side. Jade Lang for a minute looked like he's going to take a peek to the outside. Katie DeVries, all she can do is watch the top 2 be lined up side by side. First and second here out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 to go. Look at the 43 of Jade Lang hard to the outside. Here we go, the 43 trying to work some high side magic down the back straightaway. Jaden Erickson, just when you thought this one was going to end with a 440 easily out in front. Out of the 4th turn, here we go. It is Erickson, your winner. Erickson will win it. Lang in second. DeVries will complete the top 3. winning night number 1. Survived a late race battle, and he will post the win. How about a hand for Erickson in victory lane? Good run. You had to hold off that battle there at the end.
Yeah, I thought for sure Jade was going to get me in the end, but I managed to hold it off.
You put in a lot of race nights already. You made the trek all the way out to Bristol, and you just finally been clawing your way up here to a win at the Spencer on night number 1.
Yeah, I think I've raced about probably 10, 15 nights so far this year.
All right, who do you want to thank tonight?
All my sponsors and all the fans that come out here to watch us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Thank you.
All right, nice job. The 440 of Jaden Erickson will be your winner here tonight. Starting 19th is Blake Aarons, a 221 on his outside of the outside there of the 10th row. That is Dylan Magnuson, the 28C. Trevor Iverson on the inside of row number 11. On the outside will be Bryant Johnson, the 48J. 12th row inside, Steve Wickman, the 48. On the outside will be Justin Frederick from Cleghorn in the 83X. And Riley Payson, the 65. Your 25th and final starter in the Arnold Motor Supply. Hobby stock A main, 1,000 to win. And 25 laps around the Clay County Fair Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you're with us here in person or on Vantage Racing TV, thank you so much for supporting a phenomenal night number 1 here at the Clay County Fair Speedway, Spencer, Iowa. Josh Seidels and Hemmingson on row number 1 will lead the field to green. On the break, Seidels quickly out in front, stair-step him 3 deep with Hemmingson, working his way up into the top 2. Drew Barkloff 3rd, Darren Johnson 4th, and Corey Probst completing the top 5. Sampson and Dylan Nelson hub to hub behind them. Leading lap 1 is Josh Seidels. Look out! As Seidels trying to slam the door on Drew Barkloff, was able to do so. It is Seidels, now Barkloff 2nd, Hemmingson back to 3rd. Probst and Sampson working the outside as we will come under the yellow flag. Left front tire down for Jay DeVries. Didn't quite get to lap number 2, but caution lights extinguished on the back straightaway. Josh Seidels, early leader, but to do it, he had to slam the door on the toenails of Drew Barkloff a lap ago going into turn number 1. Seidels will restart from the top spot. Matt Stubbe, the green flag underway. On the break, Seidels the leader, double file for the 2nd spot. Look at the drive that Drew Barkloff got, and had the left-hand turn signal on was Josh Seidels to make sure he kept the door shut tight. Seidels the leader, but look, no look now, Hemmingson, the LG Seeds. 3Z trying to work the high side. Magic will fall back into the clutches, losing a couple of spots. Hemmingson with Dylan Nelson and Darren Johnson coming to call 3 deep. Corey Probst up into the top 3 or 4. Corey Probst, the 75C. Boy, got a good jump right through that pack there. As Malik Sampson, the 27, will come to call. Corey Probst, the 75C, last year's track champion, on the doorstep of the 45 as we go to 1. Look at Seidels. Boy, he found the sweet spot off the bottom of turn number 2, the 99X. Lengthening his advantage. Barkloff, the 45, is 2nd. Corey Probst still 3rd, but don't look now. Dylan Nelson, the 13N out of Adel, Iowa. Up into the top 4 and 1. Facing the wrong direction in turn number 2. 25 cars slated to start your Arnold Motor Supply Hobby Stock A main of row number 3. Seidels looking to wire it. 25 trips around. A little ways to go yet in this one with a green flag out. Look at Corey Probst working the middle groove. A half car length advantage on Drew Barkloff down the back straightaway. Malik Sampson, no slouch either. He is charged from 8th. Nearly got up into the top 3, trying to hang on the 4th as we go to 1. So Sampson trying to slam the door on the bottom groove, is able to do so in front of Nelson. Brandon Nielsen, the T8, now up into the top 6. So it is Seidels out in front, Probst in second, Barkloff third. Look at Dylan Nelson, able to get a good bite off the bottom of turn 4. He is up into 4th. Sampson back to 5th. Brandon Nielsen just cracking the top 6 that time as we go through turns 1 and 2. So 4 wide down the back straightaway as Sampson suddenly dropping anchor. I think Sampson has a right rear tire down as we will complete another lap. Let's see if he can make his way to the infield. We will try to stay under green. So far, so good. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We stay green as we look up front in this one here on the front straightaway. Seidels and Corey Probst. Probst starting to knock on the door here through turns 1 and 2. It is Seidels out in front, Probst second, Barkloff, Nelson. The top 4, though, that is starting to become in question as Smith has some company. The 221, I had to try and figure out just who the heck that car was. The 221 to the inside of the 13. That is Blake Ahrens out of Little Rock, Iowa. Started 19th in this one, and the 221 is now up into the top 4. So Seidels leading the train, but Probst continues to knock on the rear door there of the Seidels. Barkloff third, and as we said, the 221, Blake Ahrens from way deep in the field, up into 4th. Dylan Nelson 5th as we come by halfway home. So Seidels in command of this one. We'll have some lap traffic in about one more trip around the Clay County Fair Speedway. As it is Seidels, Probst, Barkloff, and Ahrens the top 4. Seidels just creeping around the huggy pole, I think. The 7.5C of Probst thinks he might be a little faster, but has not yet gotten aggressive, or at least aggressive enough. How about this, though? Able to pull alongside on a turn number 4. Corey Probst, your new leader. Just when I said wasn't aggressive yet, he found an opportunity to strike. Corey Probst, the 75C from Brewster, Minnesota, last year's track champion. Who's your new leader going to turn number 1? So now it'll be Corey Probst on the back straightaway. He will need to tussle with the lap car, and the lap car down in the preferred groove, though, pushes up the banking here on a turn number 4, the 75C of Corey Probst, able to safely get by. As Seidels in second, Barkloff third. The 221 of Ahrens continues to ride 4th. Nelson way up the banking. Here comes Mike Smith on the back straightaway. Mike Smith making a bid for the top 5. The driver out of Lake City. That is your side-by-side battle approaching the front straightaway. Dylan Nelson a minute ago was making a bid to be inside the top 4, and now he watches the young driver out of Lake City, Iowa. Mike Smith able to dig deep down the back straightaway. Put Mike now up into the top 5. Corey Probst with another lap car on the back straightaway to be mindful of as he is quickly approaching the 9 machine. That is Trevor Iverson out of Welcome, Minnesota. And as we head to turn number 1, Iverson has Corey Probst approaching him as Corey Probst drops down in the tire tracks through 3 and 4, comes up off the bottom, and your leader able to safely get past, and he's got a whole mad scramble of drivers up in front of him as Lapper, Seidel second, Aaron's third, Drew Barglaw fourth, Mike Smith fifth, Dylan Nelson, Brandon Nielsen, Bryant Johnson, Hemmingson, and then Darren Johnson, Chris Krug, the rest of your top 10 or so. But it is all Corey Probst. As we've got one off the back straightaway, Lunenburg, I believe, will safely exit off the back straightaway. Corey Probst eagerly awaiting the end of this one as he pulls to the inside there of the lap car, clean and green with a green flag held high. I missed that the last time we come past the flag stand, so 2 laps remaining. It'll be white flag for your leader, Corey Probst, going up turn number 1. Corey Probst, the 75C, your track champion, 1 season ago at the Clay County Fair Speedway. And ready to round the bend and win the Cole Millard Memorial here today. $1,000 hobby stock winner. It'll be Corey Probst. The winner, Josh Seidel, second. The 221 of Aaron was close. And Drew Bargloff will finish in 4th. So we have news from the tech area. We presented the trophy to Jaden Erickson in the Sport Compacts up on the front straightaway. The 440 did not make it out of technical inspection, and that puts the 43 of Jade Lang, your winner here tonight. And we'll park the Big Daddy Race Car 75C in Victory Lane. If you are heading home, please be safe heading home. We look forward to having you back. We'll be down at the BVR Raceway at Alta on Wednesday. Come see us there. We appreciate everybody's support, a whole list of sponsors and supporters and volunteers. Thank you so very, very much. He's out of the car. How about a hand? Corey Probst, your winner here tonight. Boy, once you started coming down here a little while ago, you have found this place to your liking.
Yeah, it worked out. I didn't know how we were going to do there. I looked like the top was kind of going away there during the stock car race, so I just kind of fight down to get to the bottom. And I tried the top a little over here. It might have been okay, but it was hard to tell.
You did have some traffic to pick through, including some lap traffic. Stuck with it there in the bottom, though, and it worked.
Yeah, definitely. We're not used to running this many laps, so I knew when we got to halfway, it was like running a whole nother feature at that point, so just trying to use our head.
$1,000, that'll make up for it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, who do you want to thank here tonight?
Just all my great sponsors, Big Daddy Race Cars, Friesen Chevrolet, Remax Mixed Repair, Weber's Money, Jimmy John's out of Worthington. I just had to thank everybody. So
nice job. Congratulations. The 75C back to Victory Lane here tonight. Oh, hey, we got Sport Compacts yet. We'll grab a quick word with Jade Lang. I know it's anticlimactic, but how about a hand? Jade Lang, how about that? Good run here tonight. See, I told you they'd clap for you.
Yeah. I just want to thank all the fans for coming out, my family for helping me, and all the sponsors for giving me this opportunity to do this. And it was an unfortunate situation in order to win this way, but I guess a win's a win.
It is a win. The money will spend just the same, right?
Yes, it will.
All right, anybody got to thank here tonight?
I got to thank all my sponsors, my family, and all the fans for coming out.
Nice job. You found your way to victory lane. Jade Lang, the 43. Hi. Did you shake his hand or no? Yeah. You did? All right. It's too hot to hug him, though, right?